Hello and welcome back to Hal TV. Today we have a quick unboxing of the Silverstone PP07 kit. Now these are braided extension cables. They do have quite a few different series of extensions, but these are the brand new braided extension style ones with individually braided cables. And these are all of the 5 of the entire set of extension cables that you can get, and we're going to go through all of them in this video, and hopefully I'll get to show you what they all look like up close. But yeah, so let's go in and take a look at the Silverstone PP07 kit, and we have the white one here. Okay, so here are the 5 cables that we've gotten from left to right. We have a 24 pin to 24 pin 30 centimeter connector. Then we have, I'll switch this around so it makes a little bit more sense. We then have an 8 pin to 4+4 pin EPS 12 volt connector, again 30 centimeter cable. So those are your 2 motherboard power connectors, and you can get them in a variety of colours. I'll show you in the review that I do on them. I'll do a very quick review on them as well. I'll show you in the written review all of the colour options that you can get for them. Next up we have a 6 pin PCIe connector. Now this is 25 centimeters long, so a little bit shorter, and a little bit smaller obviously because there's only 6 cables there. Next up we have an 8 pin to 6+2 pin PCIe connector, again 25 centimeters long. So basically it says 8 pin, but you just connect your 6+2 pin to it on the 8 pin end, and then you've got the 6+2 pin there as well. Now I just want to say, although this is a quick unboxing, it's probably worth it just getting the 8 pin to the 6+2 pin over the 6 pin, because it is completely braided, so you can take this 2 pin connector section completely back to the extension connection there, so you're not going to have like a little bit tagging off, tagging on at the end of the connector with these kind of extensions. So I'm just going to say, even though it's an unboxing, that's probably the route I would go if I only needed 1 cable, over just getting the 6 pin there, even if I just needed a 6 pin. And finally what we have here is a 4 times 4 SATA coming off of a Molex. So this is a Molex to 4 SATA connectors, and this has a total length of 30 centimeters. Now I assume that each connector is a quarter of the length, so it's 7.5 centimeters between each connector, but I will check that in the written review. So let's go in and take a look at all of these connectors, extension cables, now starting from right to left. So here we've got the 30 centimeter long 24 pin motherboard extension cable. As you can see, the braiding goes all the way into the connectors, and the connectors are black. So yeah, I do want to point out that it is quite stiff, so you will probably need to warm it up a little with some not very hot form of warming up, but maybe even use like a hairdryer or whatever on a low heat to just warm up the cable a little before you bend it into place. And I say bend it into place, I mean bending it into the kind of the route that you want in the system. So that is the 30 centimeter 24 pin extension. So I'm going to put that there. Hopefully it won't fall over. Next up we have, if I can find the right one, we've got the 8 pin to 4+, oh no, that's the 8 pin to 6+2, but we'll look at this anyway, as it shows the exact same point. Like I said, you can just get an 8 pin to 6+2 pin, bend this one all the way back so it's out the way, and then you still just have a 6 pin, but you've got that 2 pin extension again just in case you want it. So you've got that. So that's what that one looks like. There's not real use in showing you the rest of them. You've got the 6 pin one there. Again, same thing with the 8 pin to 4+4 pin. Separates completely in half. so you only need to use one side and have one side visible when you're using it. So that's what they look like. And finally, the only one that's really different from the rest of them, and this is the Molex 4 sorter. And the only real difference is that there is quite a bit of heat shrink on the cables at each connection point, and that's kind of necessary through the style of the connection, as it's like a pass-through. So that's what they look like. I assume there's about 7.5 centimeters between each connection. So that is the Silverstone PP07 braided cables. That's our quick unboxing. It's probably not that quick, but we will go a little bit more in depth in the review. We'll cover quite a bit more and give you quite a bit of a better look at the individual cables as we go through in the review. If you're watching this a little bit after the video has been published, then check out the written review in the link in the description box below. We might have a video review as well. I doubt it, because we tend to keep the video review portion for very big products. But yeah, there will definitely be a written review on this particular product, so don't forget to check that out. Also, if you want to see them in action, check out the Haltech TV website and go over to the systems section of the website and check out Project Prodigy, as we are doing a enthusiast ITX system with a bit of a focus on aesthetic appeal using these particular cables, so you can go check that out if you want. Other than that, I'm Hal Thompson. You've been watching another Haltech TV video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and goodbye.